Hello everyone, this is your favorite Murtid. Salamul Masih, peace of Christ be with each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having fun.
And hello everyone, your favorite Murtad is live once again. I hope you guys had a lot of fun in the last couple of weeks. Last 2 weeks we have been working with Saint Murad and you saw a different perspective of looking into Quran and everything else. Now, when we look at the Quran from the Quranic standpoint, that is what I do. And Saint Murad has done an awesome job in the last two Monday live streams, and he has done a very good job in describing and looking at the Quran the concept of from the concept of the original words from the Quranic dictionary and all, rather than looking at the left rights of Muslim scholars. Now we are going to go into Quran versus Quran today. That's how it is. And when we look into it, Quran gives a very different kind of a perspective and an argument, and you can actually make the Quran fight with the Quran itself, because this is how Quran actually does. Quran has so many contradictions in itself that Quran actually fights with itself. How could it be from God when it is fighting with its own self? I'll give you the reason of it. There are two different kind of reasons. Like, think about it. If you actually take the narrative of Islam, you will see that Quran fights with Quran because Muhammad was giving these verses in 23 years. So he forgot what he said earlier, and then when he said something at a later time, it has a contradiction in it because it's Muhammad basically who's doing everything. And then the on the other side, you can say that Quran was actually compiled much later from different areas, and then because it was on different areas and different people were writing different things and it came into one single book, and you will see contradiction. But the problem with Quran is that it is supposedly the words of God word by word. When it is a word of God word by word, the problem here is that it cannot have contradiction. So what then? Then Muslims started to create a story behind this. They started to create a story around it. Why? Because if they won't create a story behind it, there are clear contradictions. So there are two types of stories that were created. Story number one, abrogation, the concept of abrogation. What is the concept of abrogation? The concept of abrogation is one verse came earlier and then it abrogated the verse which came later. This is the concept of abrogation. Second concept. Second concept is reinterpretation and misinterpretation. For example, all the prophets are equal, and then Quran says no, some prophets are better than other prophets. And then you have a clear contradiction here. Either all prophets are equal or they are not equal. Some prophets are given better rank than the other prophet. This is called a clear contradiction. But then you get into a tafsir where they try to change or they try to correlate the contradictory verses into one single verse. With that being said, today we are going to look into both of these dilemmas of the Quran, and Quran is going to fight with Quran itself. That's how it is. That is why the title, Quran versus Quran. So here you go. In the first 5 minutes, I explained what we are going to talk about in this today's live stream. And we are going to have this discussion today according to Quran versus Quran. And my first topic is Quran claiming all the prophets are equal. or they're not equal. Let's see. We have this guy again, Muhammad Ali. Are there contradictions in Quran?
No.
All
How are you?
prophets equal or all prophets not equal?
All prophets are equal in terms of being, we have to believe to them. But in terms of level, they are not equal.
All right. So see, what did I say? So I already told everyone. See, you heard him. All prophets are equal, not in terms of being equal, in terms of we believing them. Is that what you said?
No, let me explain better. Can you
Yeah,
give me?
explain better. Explain better. I'll let him explain better.
In Quran, it says, لا نفرق بين أحد منهم. We don't separate between
And his internet is just like,
in Jesus, but they don't believe in Prophet Muhammad. So Quran says we shouldn't do like this. Quran says, in terms of believing, we must believe all the prophets, but about the degree and level of prophets, they are not equal. So that's what Quran says.
all right. So guys, the screen is in front of you, and you can listen to what he just said versus what is written on the screen. Does it says in terms of we believing them? Does it say it's in terms of we believing them?
Yes,
We make no distinction between any of his messenger. We make no distinction between any of his messenger. We here is people. His messenger is Allah's messenger. So Quran is saying that people, you should say, we make no distinction between any of his messengers. And then they say, we hear and obey. There you go. As a Muslim, you have to say, we hear and obey. Now imagine, in terms of believing them, this is not something that you will see in the Quran. So this is the second kind of and misinterpretation of the Quranic verses, which the Muslims now have to do because they can see that there are clear contradictions in the Quran.
Adam, can I say something?
That's why you are here, aren't you?
Look, brother, I want to say something. There is a methodology of reading a book. For instance, there is something called hazif. Hazif means sometimes when you explain a word, you don't include all the details. For instance, I say, when I ask you what is your name, you say Adam, or you say my name is Adam. So sometimes you hazif, you delete the part of my name is. So you don't have to tell all the details. The understand this. So in Quran, for instance, in one verse it says, it speaks about the wind of Ad. It says tudammiru kulla shay'in. It says it was destroyed everything. Does it mean all the thing in the universe? No. It was destroying all the things that it was passing from. So this passing from, the reader must understand this. This is very simple. So in this word,
Okay,
we make
hold
no
on here.
distinction.
Hold here. So you gave a very good example. Thank you so very much for giving this example. You know, last time every single example that you gave actually went against you. Just like this example is going to go against you, because this is the whole idea. The hazam. The hazam is, we will look into it according to the context of the statement and according to the context of that particular situation. Now, when you said the wind destroyed everything, obviously we will look into the context of that everything. Now, here the problem is that this statement is in the context of, should we distinguish them in any manner? And the context is no, not in any manner. Number one. Number two, when you say hazam, the context of this ayah has nothing to do in terms of just belief. No, it's a clear
Can you read
verse
the verse?
which says,
Can you read the
are
verse,
you
please?
are you going to, okay, remember this, you interrupted me, next time I'll interrupt you as well. Okay, I'm going to interrupt you
Okay.
as well. All right, so
Can
now I'm
you give
reading
me
it because you said that the messengers have believed in what was revealed to him
Do you see
from his
believe?
Lord.
Believe. It is speaking about believing Allah,
And
angels,
okay,
and
wait,
prophets.
relax.
Believing.
Okay, relax. Take a chill. Don't be on a hot seat.
Okay,
I'm
let's do relax in relax form.
the messenger has believed in what was revealed to him from his Lord. The messenger Muhammad supposedly has believed in what was revealed to him from his Lord.
And continue.
I'm gonna put you in a backstage because you can't say quite. So this has nothing to do with what comes next. It is like Muhammad, whatever we are telling you, Allah is going to tell you, you have to believe it. And the believers, and whatever Allah is saying, believers have to accept it, believe it. And what is Allah now saying? All of them believed in Allah and His angels and His books and His messengers. Every single one of them are accepting and believing what Allah is telling. And what is Allah telling now, which they have to believe, is we make no distinction between any of His messenger. It's the simplest English that somebody could ever read or write, that believing is not part of this sentence. This sentence they have to believe, because this is what Allah has revealed. So they have to believe what Allah has revealed. And what did Allah reveal? We make no distinction between any of His messengers. This is why I said this Turkish fool has no idea of English, no idea of anything else. He's just, oh, believing, oh, believe, believe. Oh, man, silly guy. There you go. Speak.
Adam, look, brother, you with your own self witnessed and confessed the truth. In the beginning, the messenger has believed. The talk context of the verse is believing. To what did he believe? To Allah, the Lord. And whom else believed? The believers also believed with him.
No, wrong. Read.
The messenger has believed in what was revealed to him from his Lord.
Revealed to him. And what is being revealed in this verse?
Qur'an.
No. What is being revealed in this verse?
No.
We
Qur'an.
make no distinction between any of His messengers. This is being revealed in this verse.
Who say this statement? The believer says.
No,
all of them
Allah is saying that.
Allah and His angels and His books.
Allah is saying that.
They say, all of them saying. We make no
Allah is saying that.
Hmm?
Allah is saying. So these are the words of the believers, or these are the words of Allah?
Yes, all of look at the sentence carefully. All of them have believed in Allah and His angels and saying. Whom is saying? All of them are saying. We make no distinction between any of His messengers.
Thank you so very much. There is nothing called in terms of this, in terms of that. Thank you. End of discussion. So this is called the misinterpretation and reinterpretation that you are doing. Because now the second verse is very clear. Surah Baqarah. There you go.
Look. And they say,
there you go.
They say what?
And see?
Can you open once again, Adam? It was
I will. Those messengers, some of them we caused to exceed other. Though. There you go. Allah forgot what He said a few verses before. Some of them we caused to exceed others. Allah. But did you just say we make no distinction between any of them? Oh, no. Among them were those whom Allah spoke, and He raised some of them in degree. And we gave Jesus, the son of Mary, clear proofs, and we supported Him with the pure spirit. Oh my God, Holy Spirit. I.e. Jibrail. Oh, there is nothing called Jibrail. I.e. they just put it by themselves. If Allah has willed, those succeeding them would not have fought each other after the clear proofs have come to them. Which those who would not have fought with each other? Can somebody tell me who would not have fought with somebody? Can you tell me, Ali? What is Allah talking about now?
Are you asking to me?
Yeah, this is Allah saying.
Do you know the people who came after the Prophet, all the generation, if Allah willed, none of them had conflict. But Allah.
Where does Allah says like those them would not have fought? So why do you have to say generations that comes after?
It is already given in brackets, don't you say?
Oh, but brackets are created by human. Why is Allah not saying that? There you go.
That is from the context it is understood.
From the context it is understood. Okay. Where is the context? Ruhul Qudus law walau sha'Allah ma. What?
Can you open the Arabic part so that I can see the verse?
Oh, sorry. I am not showing it. All right. I'm not. There you go. Walau sha'Allahu ma.
مقتل الذين من بعدهم.
Min ba'd what? Min ba'd who?
Min ba'dihim. Min
ba'dihim who?
Min ba'd
who? Min ba'd Prophet Muhammad, min ba'd Musa, min ba'd Jesus, min ba'd Isa, min ba'd Noah, min ba'd who?
All of them.
Min ba'd all of them.
All
so this problem will come after Muhammad, not before?
before him was also existed this confliction, and after him
Oh,
also exists.
oh, so it's not about. Oh, so before that, it was also happening.
Yes, the Christians already diverted into
Oh,
many mazhab. The
so
Christians, the
then
Jews.
why is Allah wrong here? Because you said Mim Bad means after Prophet Muhammad.
No, no, him is going to prophets, all the prophets.
So all the prophets now.
Yes.
So right after Adam, people started fighting with each other if Adam is a prophet or not.
Even his sons are fought each other.
No, his sons fought not about the prophethood of Adam.
Okay, the point is that after that, some people believed in him, some people didn't
Okay,
believe. Like,
tell me who did not believe in Adam to be a prophet?
of course, this as a name, we don't know their names, but the point is that some people.
Oh, so we don't know anything. Okay, Noah. When Noah's flood happened, after Noah is now prophet, the flood has happened. Who did not accept Noah as a prophet?
For instance, his son didn't accept. It is mentioned in the verse. Why are you laughing? What are you laughing?
I'm laughing because of you people and your broken Arabic Quran, man. Seriously speaking,
Adam,
where
look
Allah
at me.
is not even giving anything clear whatsoever.
Adam, look at me. Do you know, in the whole Muslim world right now, I am one of, let's say not only, but one of the best person that you will encounter. Ask me whatever you wonder because I will give you best answers. And before this verse, the verse that you opened. Look at you, look at you. Why are you laughing? Adam,
Hey,
before
why are
this
you
verse, the
laughing
verse
now?
that you
Yeah,
opened,
why are you laughing now?
the verse that you opened before
Why are
this,
you
can you
laughing
open
now?
this one again? Once
Why
again,
are
I
you
will give you a
laughing
very
now?
important clue or there. Just the verse that you opened before this one.
My friend, tell me something. Forget all of this. Like, why do
Can
you
you open
even
just the verse that before you you opened?
listen?
Can you open? لا
Listen,
نفرق
listen.
بين أحد منهم.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Look, you said this statement is revelation. We make no. I say it is told by people. Look at this. And they say, after this, what does it? And they say, we hear and we obey. So do you see? They said, the people say this statement. And after say, it say, and they say, we hear and we obey. So the point is, and is an important clue there. Did you understand? This statement is the statement of mu'mins, the believers. They say, we make no distinction in terms of believing to all prophets. And we don't make any distinction between any of his messengers. And they say, we hear them and we obey them. So did you understand the point?
Yeah, I understand the point that 3 times you added in believing them. 3 times you added that,
Because
and
of the
it is not
context.
part of the Quran.
Context.
There's no context on that. So you are explicitly trying to add something which is not there. And that's the problem with all of you, that you people try to add to something which is not there. Acha, chalo, forget that. Now you at least say that all of the prophets were Muslims, right?
Of course.
Abraham was a Muslim.
Yes. حنيفا مؤمنا مسلما.
Joseph was a Muslim. Jacob was a Muslim.
Of course, it's up to what do you define the word Muslim as? What do you mean Muslim in your mind, for instance?
Why is Muhammad supposedly saying that I am the first of the Muslimin?
What, can you open the verse? لا شريك له
It's right in
وبذلك
front of you.
المسلمين. Okay, this
Okay,
is.
let's think about listen to me. Think a very good pretzel, because no matter what type of pretzel you will give, you're gonna go down the drain. So think very carefully what pretzel you're gonna make on this verse, okay? Before you make one. Because I'm gonna give you only one chance to make a good pretzel. I'm not gonna give you 2 or 3 chances. I will not let you take your comment back and give me another comment. So think carefully before you give me a pretzel shoe.
Okay, then I will take 2 minutes to make an arrangement and I will explain. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Hold on. Let me put a 2-minute timer for you. Guys, he asked for 2 minutes. Think and note whatever he say, because whatever he say, he's gonna dig a ditch and he's gonna get into that ditch. Here you go, 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes has started. It's right on top of you. You're
Okay,
wasting time.
okay.
20 seconds gone. You just lost 30 seconds. Timer is running. You are not speaking.
Okay, can I just open a screen? Share a
Whatever you open
screen?
doesn't matter. You lost 40 seconds already.
No, that 2 minutes I wanted is to
No, no, no.
preparation
40
I
seconds
wanted.
gone. 40 seconds gone, brother. Your
Okay, let
timer is
me.
running. You said give me 2 minutes. I gave you 2 minutes. You can call a friend. You can do whatever. 2 minutes
Look,
are
brother,
going really fast. There you go.
this concept of
There you
awwalul,
go.
awwalul muslimin, awwalul mu'minin, it is passing in 4 positions, okay? In all of them, from the context, we must understand that it's about the person who is saying in his nation. For instance, here it's about Musa prophet, and when he was in the mountain, when he was what do we call this word in English? I forgot. Uh, can you remind me that word? That what happened to him in the mountain after the destroy of mountain?
Whatever happened doesn't matter.
Okay.
Next.
He said, قال سبحانك تبت إليك وأنا أول المؤمنين. I am the first mu'min that believe in that you cannot be seen in this world life. So وأنا أول المؤمنين means
20
I am
seconds.
the first mu'min to believe that you cannot be seen in this world life, because the context is speaking about can Allah be seen in this world life. So
15 seconds.
same logic. The verse that you opened is here.
5,
لا شريك له, there is no partner to Allah. وبذلك أمرت, I am commanded with this. وأنا
0.
أول المسلمين, I am the first to accept this in this ummah. So you
In this
you
ummah.
should
Thank you so
understand
much.
from
All right.
this
Your
hadith,
time is
this
done.
from context we must understand. Did you understand?
Okay, your time is done. All right. So he took 2 minutes, guys. And I'm going to finish him in what? Let me just tell you. 30 seconds. All right. So let's see if I can destroy him in 30 seconds. There we go. La 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 la. Did I waste 5 seconds? Yes, I did. Okay. La 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 la. Oh, did I waste more seconds? Yeah, 10 more seconds. All right. Now 15 seconds. According to Quran, Allah sent Ishmael and Ibrahim in this nation, and they built Kaaba in this nation. So the first Muslimin are supposedly Ibrahim and Ishmael, not Muhammad in this nation. 30 seconds. Bye bye, my friend. Bye bye, my friend. 30 seconds. You're gone. Think you.
Look,
I told you. Think a best argument. You should never change your argument.
do you
And
think that
I answered you in 30 seconds. What you take took like whatever 2 minutes and something to do. My friend, the problem is you guys try to make a pretzel which is so stupid that any single Tom, Dick, and Harry can destroy your argument. And we have been doing that from the last 5 years already. 4 years, sorry, not 5 years, 4 years. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now it will be like 4.5 years, something like that. So the problem is you guys are so kids. You're kids. You kids. Your Allah has put you in such a trouble that Quran is fighting with Quranic verses. And you are trying to make pretzel show. And you can't. Because I told you, Ibrahim is the first Muslim. You said, yes, Ibrahim. But Ibrahim built this nation supposedly according to Muslimin. Ishmael and Ibrahim built this nation. They are the fathers of this nation, which is the Makkan nation. So it cannot be this nation, this ummah. Brother, you are done. Why are you doing this to yourself,
no, no,
brother?
no,
No,
brother?
no, no,
Look,
no.
be
No, no, no,
careful.
no, no.
Look,
No, don't change. Don't change now. It's this ummah. That's it.
do
And
you
this
think that
ummah
Ibrahim and
is coming from Ibrahim. Is it not?
can you say once again?
Go listen from
What?
the YouTube, brother. I'm done with you. Thank you. All right. Can I say once again? So I have to say it again. He was not even listening. So this is why I hate this guy. I'm going to upload another video in which I debated with him in Sahil's channel and my own Urdu channel. And this is why I hate this idiot. And I throw him out because when I'm speaking, he's not even listening. He's trying to search more arguments in articles and stuff like that, and he's not listening. He doesn't give respect to the speaker, that when he is speaking, when the other guest is speaking, he should listen. He doesn't do that. He has no moral and ethics. No morals, no ethics. That's what he is. Mr. Hikmah.
Hello, have I been added? It's actually Miss because I'm a female.
Yes, you are added in the live stream. I have hidden you from the viewers
Okay.
because I don't know what kind of a camera you will run. So, yes, sister, are you
Oh
Muslim?
no, the camera's on. Actually, I was born in a Muslim family, but um, like I'm not a Muslim.
Okay. So you were born in a Muslim family, but you left Islam.
Yes, I left Islam, but can I ask you a female-related question?
If I will be able to answer, I will. Otherwise, I will say I'm sorry.
Okay. From your eyes, like what does Islam give good and equal respect to women?
No, it doesn't. There's not a single
Um,
verse which says that there are equal respects and equal rights for the woman in the Quran or in the Hadith. Rather, there is a daraja above for the men. So there is a level. Men has been given a level over the woman according to Quran.
right. See, the thing is that a lot of the times it's said that Islam is the first religion that gives women the right to divorce, that gives
This is
women at
the
least.
this is the most stupid and idiotic statement in the history of stupid and idiotic statements that Islam gives this right. By the way, Islam does not. Number one. Number two, let's check this out. Warrijali alayhinna darajatun. The men has daraja over the woman, over them. Men has a daraja over them. And if we read in English, is similar to what is expected according to what is readable, but men have a degree over them, and Allah is exalted in might. And I don't read the brackets, but here, even if you read the brackets, in responsibility and authority, do you see that? Like, I
Right,
don't read the brackets. I don't have to read the bracket because daraja, when it says daraja, it's a general statement. It has nothing to do with just two things. It has to do with everything because that is what Muhammad said as well. That women are less in intelligence and in religion. So there's a hadith of Muhammad. Let me open that, and then I will go to your second point. Hold on, let me open this one. Just a second. Women has a daraj. Women are less in intelligence and religion. Give me a second. I'm trying to open that. There you go. And it says, once Allah Messenger went out to the Musalla for offer prayer of Eid al-Adha or Fitr prayer. Then he passed by the woman and said, O woman, give alms. As I have seen the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you. The Muhammad is saying that women are the majority in hell. So majority of the women in hell. So this is the reason why Allah is creating a special kind of female called Hurul Ain, a special kind of female like creation, so that Allah could give them in Jannah to the men, because majority of the women of this earth will be in hell. They asked, why is it so, Allah Messenger? So women were very curious, and he replied, you curse frequently and are ungrateful to your husbands. So two things. Number one, you curse more than men, and you are very ungrateful to the husbands. So husbands, you have to be very grateful to the husbands, okay, always. I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. More deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Even a cautious, sensible man could be led astray by some of you. Oh. So if women are less intelligent and less religious, still they can lead a man astray. Just like Allah leads people astray, by the way. Allah says in the Quran that He is the one who leads people astray. The woman asked, O Allah Messenger, what is the deficiency in our intelligence and religion? Now check this out. Check the answer. The answer is very beautiful. I love this answer because this answer exposes the stupidity of the God of Islam. Check this out. He replied, is it not the evidence that two women are equal to one man in witness? So who said two women? The witness of two women is equal to one man? Allah said that in the Quran. Yet Muhammad is using this statement which he said from his own mouth, saying that it is my Allah saying that. He used that statement that witness of two women is equal to one man, hence you are less in intelligence. They replied in affirmative, yeah, Muhammad, yeah, you're right. And he said, this is deficiency in your intelligence. Then he said, what is in? Then he said, isn't it true that a woman can neither pray nor fast during menses? By the
It's
way,
not a woman's fault that she had period. No, it's
that's what I'm
not
saying. So
her.
it is the fault of Allah who said that
Yeah,
number one, woman, you will have menses, and number two, you should not offer prayer when you are having menses, and you should
right.
not fast when you are having menses. This is not what women are not saying that we are not going to fast if we are on menses. Women are not saying that we are not going to fast offer prayer if we are in menses. No, women are not saying that. Allah said you should do this. Then Muhammad is
Right.
saying that my Allah said you are deficient in religion because you can neither pray nor fast during menses, hence you are deficient in religion. So now imagine, what I'm saying is the hypocrisy of Muhammad and his God, that at one location he stated these things which made women beneath the men, under the men,
Exactly.
and then he used these things to show to the woman that, yeah, woman, you are deficient in intelligence and in religion because of what I said and associated with my God.
Right. This is really bad, actually. Actually, I sort of left Islam because I know that in Islam, a husband can hit his wife. So
Yes,
I just,
Quran chapter 4
yeah,
verse number 34. There you go. There, let's read that.
exactly, exactly.
So in here, very clear, men are in charge of women. Now check this out. This is like even more. So one daraja over here, it's altogether different. Here, men are the kings and women are the, servants. Women by the right which Allah has given one over the other, and what they spend from their wealth. So, but Muhammad, yeah, Muhammad, you were not in charge of Khatija. Khatija was in charge of you. You were a servant of Khatija when Allah did not say, when Allah was not there, when you have not created Allah in the 7th century Arabian Peninsula, women were also working and they were businesswomen. And you, Ya Muhammad, was working under a female. So at that time, because she spends on you, then she's your in charge, right? But then she died. And Muhammad was like, now I was a slave of Khatija. Now I'm gonna make all the women slaves. This is what Muhammad did. When Khatija died, he's like, all right, let me make every woman a slave now because we spend on the woman. Yeah, baby. How is this coming? These things are coming because Muhammad went through uh, women abuse because of
Yeah,
Khatija, because she was the one who was the master, right?
yeah, yeah.
So
Um,
so
I
now
wanted to,
let's go
I
all the way there.
want,
Let's go finish this. So righteous women are devoutly obedient. Oh, devoutly obedient, guarding in the absence what Allah would have them guard. But those of them whom you fear arrogance. Now imagine it is you fear arrogance. So she has not beaten you, she has not slapped you, she has not stood in front of you and said, no, I won't do this. No, she has not done any of this, sister. You are fearing, you are looking at her and you see some actions that she's doing which probably does not suit your need, right? Kind of a way. You fear arrogance. You have suspicion that you fear arrogance. Advise them, don't do this. All right. I'm not reading the brackets. Forsake them in bed and strike them. There's nothing called lightly. But if they obey you, seek no means against them. Indeed, Allah is forgiven. So now imagine All of these things are together because in Arabic it is joined with a wa. Wa ahjuruhunna wa adrubuhunna. Wow. When we say wow, it is and. They advise them wa and forsake them, and then when you see this wa, they put in brackets finally. It is finally there. It is just wa. There is no bracket here. There is bracket here. Why is there bracket not bracket here? Wa means and strike them. Do you understand?
Yes. Is there, does Islam say that the man should be submissive to his wife, or is it only the wives who have to be submissive?
Only the wife. Let me show
That's
you.
so unfair.
Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Something very, 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 very beautiful. So in the same surah, okay, 434, 434. You can go to 4. Hold on. 92. Hold on. La 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 la. 92, 96, something around here. Let me just see. Mm, mm. Mm. Where is it? Why can't I see it? And if the woman, if the men feel, okay, hold on. If you, mm, give me a second. Where is it? 128. 128. 4, 128. There you go. So now you just saw if a man feel arrogance or fear arrogance, khafat, right? Fears. If a woman fears arrogance, what should she do? If a woman fears from her husband contempt or evasion, same thing in a different words. 434, it says the Arabic word is same. Check this out. Tukhafun, if you fear. Tukhafun, if you fear. If you fear, nashuruhunna, ill conduct, fear. You did not see it, you fear ill conduct. Now for the woman, if the men fears ill conduct, what should men do? Beat them, scourge them, forsake them in bed. If the woman feels contempt or evasion, there is no sin upon them if they make terms of settlement between them. And settlement is best and present in souls in stinging. But if you do good and fear Allah, then Allah is ever of what you do aware. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You see hikmah? If you
Yes.
feel arrogance, ill contempt, evasion from your husband, what should you do? You can't beat him. You can't forsake him in bed. You gotta be all right. We we
Yes.
we we can do settlement together because Allah is so good, so feminine, sister. Allah is so feminine. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, so feminine. You have no
Okay.
idea how feminine Allah is. MashaAllah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
Acha, what about? I was actually seeing this video. It was on TEDx, and it was a female who was saying that the concept of hijab, it actually emerged because people were harassing non-hijabi slaves.
Oh, it
Be-
was Umar harassing non-hijabis.
So it was
So
Muhammad's
Muslims,
friend.
so
Yes.
Muslims were doing this. So imagine Muslims were doing this. So that is why you will see that it is for the Muslima woman who has to wear hijab, because Muslim men are doing this. That's the problem.
And uh, mane- and how does Islam like view non-Muslim?
Check this out. Oh, non-Muslims are, by the way, animals anyways. Forget non-Muslims. Check this out. The wife of Prophet Aisha is saying, Umar bin Khattab used to say to Allah Messenger, let your wives be veiled. So Umar bin Khattab is saying to Muhammad, you should veil your wives. Muhammad was not doing that. But he did not do so. See, Muhammad was like, nah, come on, Umar. Are you idiot? The wives of Prophet used to go out to answer call of nature at night only at. So what happens is, back in those days, people did not have bathrooms in the houses, right? So they had to go all the way to a side area, and they would do that at night before the sunrise, because then the people could stare at them or do whatever, because, like, people are nasty. Their men are evil, some of them, and Muhammad knew that. So they would do that before the day rise, right? Once Sauda, which was the wife of Muhammad, the daughter of Zama, went out, and she was a tall woman. Umar bin al-Khattab saw her while he was in a gathering. Imagine this. So Umar bin al-Khattab was standing with the people around him, and he started shouting at her. He said, I have recognized you, oh Sauda, I have recognized you, oh Sauda, Sauda, I see you, Sauda, I see you, I see you, Sauda. Umar said
That's so
so.
disgusting.
He was anxious for some divine order regarding the veil. So Umar abused Sauda when she was going to go to do poo poo. He abused her. That is why the verse of the hijab says, so that you will not be molested. This is why the verse of hijab is saying, veil yourself so that you will not be molested, because there were people like Umar bin al-Khattab and the Muslims who were molesting females on the streets because they were not wearing hijab.
This goes completely against feminism because feminism actually says that, clothes is not the reason for assault. And this is indirectly like saying a woman is getting assaulted because of her clothing. And that's the
Absolutely,
reason.
I fully agree. The rapist or the molester should be held accountable for what he is doing, not the woman. In essence, I have said that multiple times, a woman can be going out in bikini, and there should be no man who could even stare at her. This is what it should be. That is why, in the Bible, if I look at it, it's Christ said, it has been said in the past that do not commit adultery, but I say to you, if a man looks at a woman lustfully, he has already committed adultery. If a man has looked a woman lustfully, he has committed adultery. Now, if you look at it, these two things, just the hijab thing and what you said versus the teaching of Christ, it's just like at a 180 degrees. Here, Umar
Exactly.
bin al-Khattab is shouting at a woman so that Muhammad could give the verses of hijab or veil. Whereas on the other side, it said, like, if you look at a woman lustfully, you have already committed adultery. Now, like, how can this guy be a prophet from the same line? It's not possible.
Exactly. And that's the reason I was asking that, non-Muslim women who do not wear hijab, how are they supposed to be treated according to Islam?
They are supposed to be treated just okay. Let me tell you something. What are non-Muslims? Why are you talking about just uh, women as a non-Muslim?
Right.
Why do you want to look at just women as a non-Muslim? Let's look at non-Muslims as in general.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if we look at non-Muslims in general, kuffar in Quran, what are the kafirs, right? Let's just see how the Quran is mentioning non-Muslims, right? And then think if the woman is already less in intelligence and less in religion and less in everything, what will be the woman value as a non-Muslim? Okay, all right. Let's see. Indeed, the worst of the living creature in the sights of Allah are the deaf and the dumb who do not use reason, means the unbeliever. So unbelievers are the worst of the living creature in the sight of Allah. Had Allah known any good in them, He would have made them hear. And if He had made them hear, they would still have turned away while they were refusing. So imagine, like, this is just so stupid, by the way. It makes me laugh. Allah has made the non believers deaf and dumb so that they could not reason, because if they were not deaf and dumb, they would have accepted Islam. Then Allah is saying they are the worst of the living creatures. Yani in the living creature, so like cockroach, cockroach is not the worst of living creature, right? So just like you put a foot on top of a cockroach, that's what non-believer is.
That's so
Then we
wrong.
see chapter number 62, verse number 5. It says, the example of those who were entrusted with Torah, like now it is talking to the Jews, and then did not take it, or like is like that of a donkey who carries volumes. Wretched is the example of the people who deny the signs of Allah. So the Jews said to Muhammad that you are not a prophet, brother. Sorry, you cannot be the prophet. You are a false prophet. Then Muhammad started abusing Jews as donkeys. They are donkeys. And then Muhammad was like, okay, if Jews are donkeys, then everyone else is a donkey. Let's go to chapter number 74, verse number 50. As if they were armed donkeys, ones who are like Khumar Wahshi. They are like wild donkeys. So now all of them are wild donkeys. Muhammad loves donkeys. Then Allah says, whoever turns away from me, like if you read the context, it says, then what is the matter with them? They are from the reminder turning away. Whoever listen to Allah's word and does not accept Allah's word, they are donkeys. So this is the context of it. I just wanted to go one verse before to show it to you. And then Allah was like, they are like what? I think here, check this out. Or do you think that most of them here a reason they are not except like livestock? You know what livestock is? Like the
Yeah,
animals on
like
the herd.
cows and yeah, right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you make them do whatever you want them to do, kind of a thing. And then Quran calls them deaf and dumb and blind.
Oh
There you go.
God.
And the example of those who disbelieve is like that of one who shouts at what hears nothing but cries deaf, dumb, and blind. They don't understand.
Yeah.
Deaf, dumb, and blind. And then they are like dogs as well. Let's go to dog. I like dog one. And if we had will, if Allah would have will, we could have elevated them thereby, but he adhered to the earth and follower on desire. So his example is like of a dog. If you chase him, he pants. If you leave him, he pants. That is the example of the people who denies our sign. Here you go. You deny the signs of Allah. You don't accept Allah. You don't want to do put a veil. You are a dog, a
This
donkey, a worst of all living beings. But one more, just one last more.
Ji-
Now you are not even living. I want to go to non-living. You are the worst of the non-livings. Indeed, the worst of the living creature in the sight of Allah are those who disbelieve and they are non-believing. You are like a parasite, a virus, uh, a virus. Is there anything below virus? I don't know. A bacteria.
this is so wrong.
So now, if the non-believers are like this, what will be the value of a non-believing woman?
Very less, and this actually explains a lot of it. Like I'm originally from Bangladesh, so um, it's 6 now at Bangladesh. So I thought I would just get added, and even in Bangladesh, there's like a lot of tortures against Hindus going on. So this explains it. If this is what the book is teaching, then clearly people will look down at their own neighbor. Thank you for showing it. I don't think I have any other question, but I actually know
All right.
that the prophet had
I'm gonna
like
give you something. I'm gonna give you
yeah,
something. These I already showed. There are a lot more that you would like to read. If you look into
yeah,
the private chat, there is a link that I just sent you. This is the rights of a woman according to Islam. So there are a lot of stuff in there. It's an article. I've written it for people who wants to learn and understand.
yeah.
Uh, I can show it to you here now. Hold on. Give me a second. So I'll send you the link, but check this out. Rights of women according to Islam. All right. You will see all of these things, and let me share it with the live audience as well. There you go, guys, for you guys. If you look at it, there's an uneven distribution of inheritance. Woman as sex object for husband, marrying an underage woman, uh, beating of the woman, uh, woman an object of sin. Woman is an object of sin. Witness of woman. Women are inferior in religion, and I already showed you that. Different ruling for women and men. Woman as the prisoner of war is sex, like sex slaves, prisoner of war woman. Kill a woman if you have killed someone's woman. This is really stupid. So if you kill somebody's woman, you have to kill your woman. You cannot be punished. You have to kill the woman, right? Or you have believed, prescribe for your legal retribution for those murders, free for free, slave for slave, and female for female. So in a fight, if you kill somebody's female, you have to give one of your female to them to be killed. If their slave is killed, you have to give one of your slave to be killed. The free for free, slave for slave, female for female. What kind of a stupid idiotic god would give this kind of a verse? That's Quran chapter number 2 verse number 178. It has to be very very stupid and demonic.
Exactly.
Romans would do such a thing. When someone kills their slave, they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna kill your slave. And if somebody killed their free man, they'll have, we're gonna kill one of your free men, no matter who killed the free man, no matter who killed the slave. So this is like a human immoral kind of a thing that was going on in Romans time. But then Allah said that in Quran chapter number 2 verse number 178. Female for female. What is that? What is that? All right.
That's really wrong.
Men and women, veil and hijab, I already explained a little bit of you, and this is something for you to learn and understand, and this is what it is.
I'll
So
I'll definitely go through this. And I also heard that the prophet had a slave wife, like a slave female, who was initially a non-Muslim. Eventually, when she was taken as a slave, she became a Muslim. So that's when I understood that even like in Islam, you can take non-Muslim women as a slave, and even the Prophet did that, and
you can
that's
take
definitely
Muhammad had so many slaves. Okay, let's go there. Hold on. Let me show it to you. Islam had so many slaves. Hold on. There you go. You go my articles and you go to slaves. All right, let's see. Check this out. What type of slaves? Muhammad had so many slaves. Okay, Muhammad's black slave, camel driver. Muhammad had camel driver who was black slave. Muhammad's black slave at home. Muhammad received black slaves, ruler, as gifts. Muhammad the slave escorted Aisha. Muhammad with his slave girl at home. There were like multiple slave girls. One was Maria Kiptia, one was this one was the other one. Muhammad's
yeah.
tailor was also a slave. Muhammad had a tailor slave, by the way. Muhammad was a slave trader, he was trading slaves. Muhammad cancelled the freeing of the slaves sold those slaves, killing the runaway slave. Slave as blood money. Don't free slave but give it to your family. One of Muhammad's wife, Maimuna freed a slave. And when it was time for Muhammad to come visit Maimuna, because Muhammad would go to one of his wife after 11 days. So she said to Muhammad on her day, she said to Muhammad, hey, I freed a slave. Muhammad said, did you? Muhammad, I have manumitted a slave. She said, have you really? Really freed a slave? She replied in affirmative. She said, yes. And he said, you would have got more reward if you would have given, i.e., the slave girl, to one of your maternal uncles. So Muhammad was like furious. He's like, damn, man, you gave the slave away. No, you should have given it to your maternal uncle.
Oh my
Man,
God.
you freed the slave.
The slave is
Oh,
just being treated as a cow or a goat. This is
uh,
so wrong.
yeah. Kill everyone, made children and women slave. Muhammad giving away slave like carrots. Go and take any slave girl. Muhammad and Aisha enjoying slave dance. Muhammad categorizing of horse and a slave. Flogging of a slave. Muhammad and an ugly of blacks and analogy of a slave, black slave. And then even Quran is saying a slave who is owned and unable to do a thing, he to whom we have provided from us good provision, so he spends from it secretly and publicly. Can they be equal? Oh, slave and free can never be equal. And then Muslims are saying, oh, there is no difference between a slave and a free and a black and a white and all that, blah, 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 blah. Quran is saying there is difference between slave and free. And then Quran chapter 16, verse number 71. And Allah has favored some of you over the other in provision. But those who were favored would not hand over their provision to those whom their right hand possess. Right hand possess is the word for slaves. So they would be equal to them therein. So the free, the favored one, will not hand over their provision to the ones who are slaves. They would not be equal therein. There is the favor of Allah. So Muhammad is saying, Ya Muslimin, don't free your slaves and give your provision to slaves. Let them be slaves.
This is so wrong. Acha, but whenever the concept of Islam comes up in the context of feminism, there's this one story that always comes up, which is that where before Islam, women would be buried, under the under like women would be
Okay, let
buried
me answer.
alive
Let me
from
answer.
an
Let me
babies.
let me
Is
answer.
that true?
Okay, let me answer. Sister, it could be true in a remote place. Okay, let me tell you something. Uh, no matter where you go, there will always be some kind of demonized people, right?
Of course.
Okay, we look at the generalization or the general things that happens in a society. We don't look at the extreme immoral social economical norm. For example, let me tell you something. In Islam as well, there are so many madrasas where mullahs bang the children from their behind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
They
can you say in a journal form that Muslimin bang the children from their behind? Can you say it in journal form?
no, no,
You cannot,
no.
right? Exactly. So same is the case. We look at the journal population. If we look at the journal population, you will see there were so many great women poets over there, right? Kirfa, whom Muhammad killed brutally by putting the ropes on his one leg and tying it with a camel, putting rope in the second leg, tying it with a camel, and making the camel run in the opposite direction and tearing her into two. You see Safiya, who was a princess. You will see another princess where Muhammad attacked the Jewish settlement and made her slave, Safiya. And
Yeah,
then you would see Khatija, who was so powerful that her internationally she was doing tijara. What do you call it in English? Tijara. Uh, Business, as in distributing stuff from commodities, moving commodities from one country to another, where Muhammad was a servant for her to do that for her. And then you see the so you will see women after women after women after women after women doing trade. Thank you, Glory. Trade. So you'll see women after women in the history written by Muslimin of that time who were on the very high level of the society. If women were treated so badly in general that as soon as they were born they were thrown in the ditches, then obviously that society should not have so many of these women as example sitting on a high places. Like now imagine who killed Hamza, the the uncle of Muhammad, a woman. That woman
exactly.
hired a slave and made the slave kill Hamza in a battle and take the heart of Hamza, which her name is Hinda, which she chewed with her own mouth. Hinda. So you will see women after women in the pre-Islamic Arabian culture who were on a very high uh, dignity and on a very high level of authority at that time. Secondly, if you look at Christian women, you see that they have values. You'll see Jewish women, you'll see they have values. None of them throw them in the ditches as soon as they are born. So you have pagans over there who are giving very high regards to women. You have Jews over there who gives regards to women. You have Christians over there who gives regards to women. So in the end, I can say, yeah, there might be someone in a remote, unit where somebody might do that, because I was not there and the history is not there fully, which can describe which tribe was doing this. There could be. I will give the benefit of a doubt. But you do not take a small tribe as a precedence for the general community. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes, it might have
So
been. It might have been a practice, but then but that does
on a
not make
very
us
small minority of the people, let's just put it this, it
exactly.
might have been a practice in a very very small minor community somewhere over there, which we do not have any evidence, but I'm going to give them a benefit of a doubt. But when we see the majority, the 6 or the 7 tribes over there living, the Banu Hashim and the Quraishis and all of these, every single one of these polytheistic tribes had women in a very elevated positions, in a
Exactly.
very elevated, highly regarded position. Like imagine they had the 3 goddesses there, Allat, Al Uzza, and Al Manat.
Exactly.
In any culture where they have goddesses in an elevated level, goddesses, that culture will not put women in a very low level by definition, because the goddess is a female, right? It's not a male.
Exactly.
So by definition of having a goddess, and not just one, multiple at that time, and they are bowing their head to those goddesses, by default it's not possible that they will be throwing their women in the ditches.
Exactly the point. You have logic too. Yeah. I'm just gonna go. Just the last question is that a few months ago, did you see that Zakir Naik called unmarried women public property
Yeah,
and
I have a
refused?
short over here as well for that. I have a YouTube short on my channel where I translated it and put it up. Yep.
Is it true? Like, does Islam actually say this that some women
No,
might be public?
this is the filthy mind of Zakir Nalaik. Islam has so many things which are wrong, but not to this filthy level which Zakir Nalaik has went down to.
Oh, so this is his thing. Like he also
This is
refused to
how he
shake.
interpreted it.
Yeah,
And so it's all boils. Quran is not clear. As I was showing earlier, I was doing Quran versus Quran today before you came in, and I was
yeah,
showing that Quran is fighting with the Quran, and I was showing how Quran fights with the Quran, right? So Quran is pretty like it's very difficult to comprehend Quran because verses are not clear, right? So there are people who could interpret it in this manner, and that's exactly what they are doing. So that's what it is. But like the whole idea is Islam puts women in such a low level that you can say whatever. Like woman has no right whatsoever. Feminism has not even touched Islam.
true. You'll see that in Western countries, most of the feminists are actually pro-Islam. Instead, even though there's so much issues going on in Iran, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, but they won't touch those issues. But that's a whole different conversation. And Zakir Naik also refused to shake hands with female children. So is that a rule in Islam where
Yes,
you can't? Oh,
yes,
so
because you cannot touch a sorry, a female which is over nine years of age. That's what it
very
is. 9 years of old is a female which is what do you call it? Who is a who's an adult basically.
odd.
9 years is adult. So, but the problem is that these kind of things actually shows the demonicness of this cult, basically. Let me share it to you. This is what Zakir said, and people has to read the subtitles because it's in Urdu. But whoever does not understand Urdu, let's listen to what he says. It's my short that I have already put it in. I'll send the link as well.
ऑप्शन उनके लिए दो ऑप्शन है। पहला ऑप्शन है कि वो ऐसे मर्द से शादी करे जिसकी बीवी ऑलरेडी है, या वो बाजारी औरत बन जाए। बाजारी औरत इतना सख्त लफ्ज, बोलता हूँ पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टी, लोग एतराज देते, मैं कहता हूँ इससे अच्छा लफ्ज मेरे पास है नहीं। तो आप कोई भी एक अच्छी खातून को पूछेंगे, अगर आपको शादी के लिए कोई मर्द ऐसा नहीं मिल रहा है जिसके पास कोई बीवी नहीं है, और दो ऑप्शन आपके पास है, ऐसे मर्द से शादी करो जो जिसकी शादी हो चुकी है, या आप बाजारी औरत बनो। कोई भी अच्छी औरत ये कहेंगी कि मुझे पहला ऑप्शन प्रेफर है।
So now you see the problem. Like the problem is in the way he's describing. Quran allows men to have multiple wives. When Quran allows men to have multiple wives, he is trying to defend that if you do not have men who are actually what do you call it unmarried, then you gotta have to have a man which is married, or else you will be a whore. Basically, that's what he says. Bazaru or a whore. I would say whore, not public
Yeah.
property. I would say whore.
Uh,
That's how it
that's
is.
really bad. Thank you for adding me. I'll definitely read your article as well, and thank you for showing me so many references. You're doing a really good job.
Thank you so very much. God bless you, and please take care of yourself. And you are always welcome. Anytime you want to do you have any question, you are more than welcome to join in. I go live every Monday, same time.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care. God bless you. All right, guys, that was our sister from Bangladesh. It's amazing uh, that how it's it's a really it's pretty bad. No matter how you look at Islam from the Quran or the Sunnah, it is really, really bad. All right, guys, I will take a short break and I'll be right back after a short break, and we will do something nice.
Hello Habibis and Shikhantika lovers. If you would like to support Adam Seeker, please go to Patreon and show your support. www.patreon.com/Adam Seeker. We thank you all for your kindly support and enjoy the video. By the way, this was a commercial break. And also, please don't forget to comment and like and also subscribe. You know, it's free, Habibis. Don't be tight like Muhammad and Muhammad's father, Abdullah, and Abdullah's father. Anyway, let's don't go in there. God bless you all. Please go to Patreon and make your donations. Only if you would like to support. We don't force like Muhammad. Hello Habibis and Shikhantika lovers. If you would like to support Adam Seeker, please go to Patreon and show your support. www.patreon.com/Adam Seeker. We thank you all for your kindly support and enjoy the video. By the way, this was a commercial break. And also, please don't forget to comment and like and also subscribe. You know, it's free, Habibis. Don't be tight like Muhammad and Muhammad's father, Abdullah, and Abdullah's father. Anyway, let's don't go in there. God bless you all. Please go to Patreon and make your donations. Only if you would like to support. We don't force like Muhammad. Hello, Habibis.
And hello, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial break. And by the way, someone said, what is this Thickum Tickle hour? And I was like, Really, you did not hear it correctly. But then she said something else and something else, and it was really, really fun. But who knows what it says? Does anybody know what it says? So let me know, and we will go in. We don't force like Muhammad. Yes, that is so true. We don't force like Muhammad. Alhamdulillah. Tamam Haim is for Allah because his dog is hungry. Very, very hungry. Allah has a dog and it's very, very hungry. He hasn't eaten for a very, 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 very long time. So Alhamdulillah. Uh, I'm planning to read from 23 years. What are you trying to read from 23 years? I have no idea what is happening. All right, who is there? Yes. He got it. He got it. Chicken tikka hours. Chicken tikka hours. Alhamdulillah. Wallah bibi. Wallahi bibi. All right, so with that being said, we have a lot of other things to share, but should we share after doing a lot of stream on? I think I need to cut it into two parts now and make it into a contradictions in a different manner. And by the way, there's another problem in Islam about. Ooh, we have more people down here. Let's see who is this guy. Wasim Pathan. Who are you, Mr. Wasim Pathan? Mr. Wasim
Hey Adam,
Pathan. Are you a
Adam
Muslim,
में
sir?
पढ़े आया था. Hello.
Sir, this is my English channel. If you can't speak English, you can leave, sir, and join on
Uh,
Saturday.
yes, I can speak English. I have come in your last stream, but after that I did not come.
Okay, so join my Saturday stream because I don't think you can speak English properly. How about that?
Okay, I will join Hindi stream.
Yeah. So come join me on Saturday or join on Tuesday, which is tonight at Ex Muslim Sahil's channel. That'll be better because I don't think you'll be able to properly express yourself in English, and then we will have a problem here, right? Okay, Mr. Wasim? All right. I think Mr. Wasim is gone. So Quran has another problem, whether Allah created the heavens and the earth in 3 days, 6 days, 8 days, or how many days? Because Quran multiple location says that it is 3 days, but then Quran says it is 8 days. So guys, after reading this, tell me if Allah created the sama and the earth in 3 days, or Allah created the heavens and the earth in 8 days. You guys have to tell me because apparently my maths is very weak, or maybe Allah's maths is very weak. Let's see whose maths is weak. All right. Muhammad Ali is again. Let's see if Muhammad Ali can fix the mathematics. Mathematics. All right. Muhammad
Hi,
Ali, Allah
Adam.
created the heavens and the earth in 6 days or 8 days?
This is the question that I must respond because I am an aeronautical and astronautical engineer.
Mhm. Perfect.
Look, Adam,
Which
I
is a
want
lie
to
as
say
well.
something.
So Allah created
I
in
want,
8 days or 6 days. What's the answer?
by the way, I would like to say something, Adam. Sometimes,
No,
when I
don't say
send you
anything.
to look
Allah created in 6 days or 8 days?
6 days.
6 days.
Adam,
All right. Let's
sometimes when
calculate
I
if you
want
can. If you
information from you,
let's see if you
don't
have
take me.
if you know simple math.
Look,
Say, do you
Adam,
indeed disbelieve in He who created the earth in 2 days? So 2 days. An attribute to Him equals that is the Lord of the world. So Allah created the earth in 2 days. Then what did Allah do? Then He placed on it firmly set mountains over its surface, and He blessed it and determined therein creatures' stances in 4 days. 4 plus 2, 6. Okay. All right. Then He
Adam,
directed
stop it, stop
Himself
it,
to the
stop
heavens
it.
while it was smoke, and said to it and to the earth, come willingly or by compulsion. They said we have come willingly. Oh my God, earth and the sky is talking, man. They have feelings and they are talking and talking earth and talking sky and they have feelings. Okay. And then he completed them as 7 heavens within 2 days, and inspired in each heaven its command. And we adorn the near heaven with lamps and a protection. That is the determination of the exalt in might and knowing. 2 days. And if my maths is correct, 2 and 4 and 2 is not 6. If my maths is correct, and I can be wrong in maths. Yes, Mr. Muhammad Ali.
Adam, brother, I will be, with the help of Allah, I will give you best tafsir of these verses until now that you heard. But please give me 4 minutes, okay? Is it okay? What happened?
Oh my goodness. I was drinking water
Ah,
and suddenly you said, with the help of Allah, and I
yeah.
could not bear it. And the
Yes,
water
yes.
went into my nostrils. Oh
Ah.
my goodness, with the help of Allah, Allah never helps anybody, man. How
Look,
could
look,
you say
I will
with the
give you
help of
best
Allah?
tafsir. I will give you
Allah
best
never
tafsir.
even helped his prophet when he ate the poison at the time of Khaybar and he died miserably and Allah couldn't help him. How could Allah help you, brother? You
Now
gotta
I will
help
prove
yourself,
this.
man.
I
Like
will prove
literally,
this.
it still is in my breathing thing. Man, please don't do that again, okay? Don't make me do that. Okay, please. What's your argument, sir?
Look, brother, as you know, in Quran, the word day is used in multiple meanings. For instance, sometimes it is used with 50,000 years duration. Sometimes it is used with يوم كألف سنة مما تعدون. وإن يوما عند ربك كألف سنة 50,000 سنة. Sometimes one day is used at a duration of 50,000 years. Sometimes it
Did
is
I
as a
ask
thousand.
you how long is one day?
I will explain now. Please
No, no,
give me
did I? No,
opportunity.
no. Did I? Is this okay? Listen. The question is not how long is one day.
Yes,
The
yes, I will
question
explain.
is no. I don't want to know how long is one day.
I
That's
will
not my
give
question.
age of universe from Quran. The
I
age of
don't bloody
universe.
care what the age of universe is. My brother, what is the
Okay.
question?
Okay, your question is
What's
that
the
how
question?
can 6 and 8 can be
No,
solved?
I am
Yes,
saying here, Allah is saying 8. You said no 6.
yes,
Okay.
because
So
that
make
creation,
the simple math into 6 if you can, please.
yes, that creation that is explained as 4 days, the formation of mountain and other things of rizq, two of them is at the same time simultaneously with the formation of earth. So when you think it's
Why was
simultaneously,
Allah so stupid? I'm sorry to use this word,
but don't
not
use
to
this.
say what you are saying.
No, for this it is clear as because
It's
let me
not clear.
present. Let me present, and you will
Let
see
me
how it is
not let
clear.
you present. Let me present. The verses are here. Read from here. Don't go anywhere else.
Okay,
Because I'm gonna kick you off if you are not going to listen to what I'm saying and go and search the article. Stop searching. Focus here, right in front
okay.
of you. Yes, read.
Should I read يومين ويجعلونه?
You want Arabic? I'll give you Arabic. There you go.
Okay. قل أنبئكم قل أئنكم لتكفرون بالذي خلق الأرض في يومين. Are you the one who don't accept it, the one who created the earth in 2 days? Okay.
So
And in
Allah is
these
saying
2
He
days,
created the
at
earth
the
in two
same
days.
time, in these 2 days, at the same time, the formation of mountain is was also going simultaneous. So when you think in this concept,
Where does it say formation of mountains is also going
because
in the?
mountains are part of the earth,
No, Allah is
mountains
not
are
saying that
part
it's
of the
part of
earth.
the earth. No, you are wrong.
Why
According to
not?
Allah, mountains is not part of the earth.
How come?
Okay. Next verse. Allah put the mountains over the earth. There you go.
Okay.
Read what it says. Waja'al fiha.
وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا. What does
Mhm.
fiha means?
What does
Is
fiha means?
fiha means inside. So one part of
No, fiha means
mountain is
on
outside
it.
and one part is inside.
Waja'ala,
Do you know?
and he placed fiha in it
Okay.
ra'usi min fawqiha, from above it. So
Okay.
Allah put the mountain in it from over it. So basically mountains are placed in the earth like pegs. Do you want me to show you the verse where it says that Allah placed the mountains as pegs or
I
as
know,
nails? Okay,
I know
so
that.
Allah put the mountains in it over from above it. So basically mountains are not part of earth, they are placed firmly at a later time. So please don't give me your ablasha from the science that they are part of the earth. According to Allah, they are not.
No, fiha means inside. Okay, some part of
Yeah,
mountain is
put it
inside the earth.
inside from above it. Min fawqiha.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that these 4 days is that 2 of them is with the simultaneous formation of earth.
Who
creation
said
of earth.
simultaneous? Allah is not saying simultaneous. Why is
But
Allah
we
not saying
derive it.
simultaneous?
We derive from the verses, we can derive this.
Acha, we derive it. Okay, guys, how do we derive it? Because Allah said in one location it is 6 days, and in this location Allah said it is 8 days. So because it Allah cannot do contradiction, which Allah is doing contradiction, but then because we have to make 6, it is not adding up to be 6. Hence it is 6 because it's simultaneous, right? That's the argument, right?
Okay.
Now you are again not listening to me. Okay,
I listen.
repeat
I
what I said.
listen.
No,
I
repeat what I said. If you will not repeat what I said, we
Okay.
are going to be done.
Okay, you
Repeat what I said.
you speak about 6 day and 8 day differences.
No, what did I say exactly?
You told me that how can you make these 6 days as these 8 days as 6 days? Is Allah not able to do say such things?
No,
etc.?
you are not listening. That's the problem with you, man.
Man, I
That is the
listen
problem
you,
with you.
but
You are
you don't
arrogant.
give me
You are
opportunity.
arrogant. At the same time, you do not respect other when the other person is speaking.
Adam, I
You are
want just one
you are
last chance, and I
disrespectful.
won't come once
You
again.
are
Just one chance.
disrespectful, and you are disrespectful idiot.
Look, Adam,
When I'm speaking,
I
what's the
want
purpose
1
of
minute
you
from
coming
you.
here
After that, I won't
if you
come.
are not even listening to me?
I already listened, but you don't give me
You
opportunity.
did not listen to me.
I already listened.
No,
I
you were
listen
not.
you.
When I finished my statement, you were like looking at your screen to show an article, and now the article I can see in the backstage. This is how stupid you are. You are not even listening to me.
But until that's last 2 minutes, second, I
What
listened
was
everything.
my
But
statement?
I
And
told
you don't
you,
even know what my statement was.
I told you this about 6 and 8 days process.
What is 6 and 8 days process? You are such a disrespectful person. That is why
Man,
I call you
respect.
idiot and
That's why
stupid.
I am with you
This is
right now.
exactly why I
respect
call you
you.
stupid and idiot.
Look, I am with you right now. For you, I am here.
No, you are not here for me.
I
You are
separate
here.
half hour
You are
from my
here
life
for your
for you.
own self, because every time you come to my channel, I destroy you, obliterate you, and you are just trying to figure out at least one place where you can make me lose an argument, and you can't. You will go back to your mother and reborn, and yet you will not be able to destroy my arguments.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I will destroy it. 1 minute.
There you go. You have 1 minute.
My screen is visible in
Your
your
minute
side?
has started. Yes, it is.
Okay, look at this. The word samawat, heavens, in plural form, the verses that contain this word, these verses contains 13,787 letters. And right now, with Planck satellite measurements, the most sensitive calculation that shows the age of the universe, it is 13.787 billion years, or 13,787 million years. So the words that contain word samawat, number of letters completely, it is exactly 13,787. So if it is equal 6 days, then what does 2 days equal? 2 days equals around 4.6 billion years. So this is the age of Earth, and the age of the universe is 13.787 billion years. So this is exactly hinted Quran. This is a pure miracle. I want to challenge all the humanity about this.
All right. Get lost. You bastard son of a bastard. Get lost. Idiot. That is exactly what I said, that he will not be able to give us how it is sequential. 13.87 billion years. I don't know what kind of a number system that he calculated out of it. I have no bloody idea, and I don't care. This is how stupid this guy is. He and his maths is absolutely obviously wrong. We have seen that in the last 2-3 streams. I'm gonna put up his second debate in my channel as well, which he did on my Urdu channel and Sahil's channel. and I will show it to everyone as well. This guy is a fool. And now imagine where did he go? Or calculate the numbers of letters in these verses, and it will be what? 13,000 or something? 13,000 letters? Man, this guy is at most stupid, to be very precise. I don't know where he is taking the age of the earth is 13.768 billion. No mathematician or model creator has ever done this to be this precise number of years. It's stupid. I think Turkish people needs to literally say that this guy is not even Turkish, because he's destroying the mental level of Turks basically. Like if he is Turkish, Turkish has to take the what do you call it, citizenship away from this idiot, because there's a level of idioticity. This guy is beyond that level of idioticity. Idiot. Article jihadi pata nahi, I don't know where he created these stupid things. It's just arrogant, insecure, arrogant, son of a gun, son of mota. Unbelievable. And then they say, oh, I get angry, man. I get angry on these kind of stone worshippers. Unbelievable. Oof, amazing. So there are multiple problems, by the way. Let me go to the verses, because obviously this guy was a fool and he made me lose my temper. It's not good that I should lose my temper, but sometimes it happens. Now let's go to another verse and you will see a problem. What's the problem? Let me show you a problem. Indeed, your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and then established himself above the throne, arranging the matter. There is no intercessor except after his permission. That is Allah, your Lord. Imagine, after he does everything, then he established himself above the throne. Now, my question is the throne created? If it is created, what is Allah doing above the throne? Is the throne created or not? Is the throne created or not? Because here it doesn't even talk about the throne, but here it talks about the throne. All right. Now, check this out. Once Allah creates everything, let's go back here. Here you would see another thing. Quran versus Quran. Here Allah first created the earth. Okay. Now let me show you something else. Here Allah created the earth first. Now check this out. Which one is created being first? Allah says, and Allah seized him in. Okay, forget that. Forget it. Huh. Are you more difficult creation, or is it the heaven? Is the heaven more difficult to create, or you? He constructed it. Constructed which? The heaven. Okay. He raised its ceiling and proportioned it. Allah first created the heaven, then raised the ceiling, proportioned it. He darkened his night, extracted his brightness, and next verse. And after that, he spreaded the earth. Okay. So Allah first created the heavens, then Allah created the earth. Allah first created the heaven, then he created the earth, and after that he spreaded the earth. Heaven first, earth later. Okay, come here. If we come here, Allah created the earth first, and then it says summastawa. Then he directed himself to heaven. So is heaven first or earth first? Anybody? Is heaven first or earth first? Allah has put these people in such a problem They can't even get out of it. They can't get out of it. All right. We have EasyPay Global saying, who's a member from the last 1 month, says, Jalebi Ali Jalebis went from Turkey to Saudi Arabia and then to America and then back to Turkey 3 times. Exactly. He has to be reborn to actually come and do something. And EasyPay Global gifted us a 20 memberships. I think whoever got the membership, they'll be very, very happy. Thank you so very much, EasyPay Global, for gifting um, the memberships. And by the way, EasyPay Global is one of our brother who has created a platform to transfer money internationally from one location to another in split seconds. The app is EasyPay Global, and I would like to show you some of the beautiful things that EasyPay Global can do. So it's a trusted solution which you can use in dollar account by paying money to your friends and families from one country to another in split seconds. It has over 100 countries where you can send your money. It has a digital wallet that you can use and you can do that. Muhammad Ali, get lost and never come back, okay? You are you think yourself too high, but you are an idiot, a fool. Get lost. Don't ever show yourself to me. Ever. Okay? Cross-border payments with EasyPay Global. Very easy, very fast, very reliable. That's what it is. This is EasyPay Global, and this is our brother EasyPay Global who gifted each and every one of you, whoever received it, 20 membership. Thank you, EasyPay Global, for your support. YJ said Turkish Ubaid. Yes, exactly. I have blocked Ubaidur. I have to block this idiot now as well. I'm sick of this idiot. He has no idea what he's speaking. He doesn't know Jack, and his jalebis are stupid idiot to be precise. Idiotic to be precise. Like there's a level of stupidity. This guy is beyond the level of stupidity. Uh because it is 13,000 words, hence it cannot be six. How did you make 13,000 to be six or or eight? Idiot. Son of Mutta. His Allah was stupid and he is more stupid than his Allah basically. That's how easy it is. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do a very short stream, but apparently sometimes the streams, even the short streams are good, right? You guys can have a lot of data in a very short time, and that's even better than doing longer streams, right? Yeah, Lydia, he doesn't even realize, yes, because he doesn't have a brain. His IQ is, I think, probably at around 70. It's a borderline disabled person, mentally disabled person, borderline mentally disabled person, where he has nothing. And even Shiza Bob is saying that he is pure stupid. Like there's a level of stupidity that Shiza Bob is saying that it is uh, pure stupid. Like, thank you for giving me a proper word. Pure stupid. Pure stupid. That's good. 15 years old, nah, I'll disagree with you. He act like maybe 12. Yeah, 12 is better. 15 have some value. They have some value. 15 has some, they have some mental understanding. They have some knowledge, some information. This guy is like maybe 11, 12ish. Yeah, 11, 12ish. That's better. And Geeta Singh received the membership, and she's saying thank you to EasyPay Global. Thank you, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a short stream. I wanted to show a lot of other things, but I'm already at 90 minutes mark. I do not want to go much further than this. We'll open another stream and we'll do it. Sometimes the stream doesn't go as planned because we receive guests, like the lady that came, and I spent like almost 45 minutes with her. And it was good to have a discussion with that lady because now she has a lot more data and affirmation and confirmation that Islam is really, really bad. And if she left it for a valid reason. So uh, that makes my work some value because I can see that it's doing its job. So that is why I am willing to change my topic when somebody comes up. But then again, we have these kind of guys who we just saw that they have no idea what they're saying, they have no idea what they're doing, and yet they want to just, say that they know something, even though that they do not know jack. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Please do like and share the video. And once I finish the stream, please help the stream by putting up a comment. All right. I will put the whole discussion with me and this Ali guy, which happened in 2 days, into one video file and will upload it for Wednesday. So on Wednesday, almost same time, you will be able to see the discussion as a premiere over here so that you could enjoy it and you could share it with your friends and see that we have international jalebi bars as well, or pretzel makers as well, and which is that's what it is. All right, guys, take care. Have a blessed day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Yeshua Akbarul Azim. God bless you all.